Good morning, everybody. Here we are again, back in the long dark. And if you were with me earlier, welcome back. Actually, given that most of you watching at this particular point during the replay were probably watching me earlier, welcome back to all of you. How's your days going? So what's our situation in the long dark? We have made... Hey, Danny, how you doing? Let's see, can't remember. Made rabbit skin, a headgear, gloves, a moose skin satchel for that extra 5 kilograms of carry weight. Killed another wolf or two. I can't remember how many now, how many it was last time, but I think my kill count for wolves is up to 16, which is more than rabbits and probably more than fish. And I haven't killed any deer yet, I've just scavenged them. And the wolves have been kind to me without intending to be. Oh no! No, I'm sorry you've got a headache. I hope you took something for it. Me? Well, I'm still here. Not making the same mistake I made last night when I infamously went on a break and then when I came back forget to switch the scene from the intermission. I had 40 minutes of intermission and people were starting to wonder what happened. I was not best pleased with that. So, I'm not sure what I'm doing today. I also made deerskin boots. I forgot about that. I don't think I've got enough skins for pants. And I seriously need to think about moving. Yeah, it was amusing, but I feel horrible about it. I had 12 or 13 people watch 40 minutes. Well, 12 or 13 concurrent watching 40 minutes of the intermission while I am continuing to play the game and talking. And as I described earlier this morning, I've got over here OBS so I can see. I know if I look at the camera, I can see it. I spent 40 minutes, obviously didn't look at the camera. I think it was only when I went to look at the camera and address the camera that I realized, oops. And of course I've got the YouTube preview over on the side here and I didn't see that either. And yet they're both at my peripheral vision. My excuse is I was getting tired. So, before we end up cycling through a complete day on the title screen here, let's at least load up and find out what we're doing today. Apparently it is morning and I do have water, which is good. I do have food and I'm stinky. Why am I stinky? What did I not do? Oh, well, that explains that. Yay, no longer stinky. And so I've got cured wolf pelts, I need, ideally, what have I got in here in terms of nothing? I thought I had some rabbit in there. Did I stick? How many deerskin boots, pants? I need 3. Okay. Do I have any deerskins down here? Rabbit skins? Got wolf skins. Oh, well, let's at least pick up my wolves.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I've got firewood. Why do I have firewood? Am I collecting firewood? I must be for some reason. That's right, I had a sort of long-term plan, didn't I, to... And I have, of course, I forgot about that. I have, cabin fever. Great. And it's early, and it's cold. Oh, that's right, I did shoot a wolf over there, didn't I? Yeah, yes, I know. Yeah. I probably ought to consider moving. Where's Coastal Highway from here? Oh, isn't it... No, that's Pleasant Valley. I'm trying to think. Off to this way, we've got... Forlorn Muskeg and the Far Territories. Over that way, we've got Pleasant Valley, and... Is it Pleasant Valley? Yeah. No, Pleasant Valley is over there. Remind me, Danny. Does this railroad take me to... No, it's the cave, isn't it? It's the cave up near the trapper's cabin. Oh, I can do that, can't I? So in principle, that would lead me to the ravine and coastal highway, so it might be worth a trip. But there is, in fact, I know at Mystery Lake, a up near the trapper's cabin. Ah, no, the trapper's cabin takes you to Mountain Town. Trapper's cabin's around here, Mountain Town's up that way. I probably ought to pay a visit to the trapper's cabin. That would strike me as being a very good idea. What do we think? I think that might be worth a trip. Yeah. What do we think? Go to the trapper's cabin? Now, somewhere around here, I know I've got a bit of extra food, which I will take with me just in case. Yep, sounds like I've made a decision. Probably one I will profoundly regret. And I've got water. Take a bit extra. I've got everything I pretty much need. Yeah, let's go to the trapper's cabin. What could possibly go wrong? Good news is it's relatively easy to find. Bad news is... I should... Sometimes I have a plan. It is always nice and easier when you're streaming if you have a plan. Oh. Let's make sure I have plenty of meat. Trying to jump there. Look at that. 15 calories worth of meat makes the difference between smelling like a target and not. Oh, I just realised I've got rabbits out here. Probably. Okay. No. Almost certain to come across wolves in this process. Yes, I could go diagonally across the map. This allows me to control the dialogue a bit. There's almost certainly going to be at least one wolf on the way. How is Peanut this morning? I am closer in Warframe to actually having a cat or a cat type creature. So I will have quite the menagerie. Don't think I can get anything from the... Don't think there's anything here, is there? It's quiet. Too quiet. Something is bound to go horrifically wrong. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Just realised, does this take me closer towards the... It does take me closer towards the cougars area, I think. No, it doesn't. But there is a possibility of a bear spawning here, which would be useful, except I can't eat it, and I don't want to have to go through the whole intestinal parasites thing again. Aha, that's useful. Oh, this is familiar. There is I say, so often a piece of birch bark in that location. Yeah, so my reason for choosing to creep around the edge of the map like this is that in principle, because I'm at the edge of the map and we have this nice impenetrable cliff, if anything's going to bother me, it's going to come from only a couple of directions. And if that sounds needlessly paranoid, yep, you are correct. Now, this is the trapper's cabin. If there's a bear spawning, it's going to be around here somewhere, because its cave, or den, is right over there. Now, there should be, yep, I can see it over there. Useful stuff. There's actually rabbits over in that direction. This used to be my sort of go-to place for starting the game many years ago. And yeah, somewhere around here there's the cave that takes you to, I think it's Milton, which is an interesting trip. Oh no, please don't tell me you've got COVID. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Wow, I've never seen so many birch. Just realized I should have picked up sticks, because I'm going to need to sleep outside, aren't I? "15 sticks. That's what I need for a snow shelter, isn't it?
Not sure I can carry much more.
For a second, I thought it said soap.
You never know. Could end up being useful.
Oh, great. I ought to...
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
open the safe.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, unless somebody's very kindly left a revolver behind, this was... I'm not sure if I've ever found a revolver here. I doubt it somehow. I should not be that lucky. Oh, this is the point at which I need to make a note. Okay. Nope. Looking for a piece of scrap paper here. Okay. Okay, that was about 17. I think I found ammunition in a safe, but unless it's rifle ammunition, and that's about 21, 22. Okay, got it.
I think I can use this.
Yep, as usual, nothing worthwhile in there. I swear they changed the drop tables on the fly.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I guess we'll stay the night. Yeah, I think we've got... If I was really brave, I'd go and see if the bear's den was in use. But I don't feel really brave. Oh, I just thought there used to be stuff in here. But apparently not. Well, I got some sticks out of it. And my clothes are going to be soaking. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the snow shelter up while I think about it. Kidding me, I can't put a snow shelter up around here. Can't I find it? Ah, the one spot was just over there. It's Right, that's where I'm spending the night. Let's go and grab some cloth to replace the stuff I just used.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Actually, there's a few other things I should do. One is make some old man's beard dressing. Oh, yes. Yes. I don't need bandages. Let's, yeah. Do some prepared rose hips. Do I need a jerry can? Not really. You know what I am going to do, though? I'm going to make a torch. Oh, of course. The jerry can for that, I think. And the reason I'm going to make a torch... Here we go. Oh dear. There we go. The reason I'm making the torch is so I can do a proper search. Yeah, because I didn't see this stuff. Alright, it was worth coming here. If it comes to it, make sure your place of work knows that you've got COVID. You know the kind of thing to do. You're a responsible person. Is that the only cloth here? I haven't missed anything, have I? And in case anybody's thinking, please, is he desperately searching for a revolver? Yes, I am. Even though I know pretty certain there isn't going to be one here. Yeah. I'm very sorry about that. That means we'll be asking after you and making sure you're taking care of yourself on a daily basis.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
So, in principle, if the bear does show up, one of the areas we should be able to see it. Oh, have I missed a green birch sapling? One of the places it should show up is actually in this sort of area ahead of us. And there's my cozy campsite for the night. Oh, there's a couple of things I can do while I'm waiting for nightfall. Sharpen the axe. Clean the rifle. That sort of thing. Make work, I believe they call it. I guess I'm not staying here. It's not much point. You know, I'm really not comfortable doing things like sharpening the axe outside when there's a possibility of a bear around. Is it worth repairing these combat pants? Yeah, probably. Right, it's a minor upgrade. Oh, I need to fix both my gloves and my hat at some point.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, here we are for the night. Snug, as they say, as a bug in a rug. Though, to be honest with you, I've never investigated just how snug bugs are in rugs. I suppose it depends on the rug and whether or not it's still on the animal that supplied it. So, shall I just look out at the weather for a bit? For a second there, I thought we had somebody chipping in from Twitch. No, it's the usual. Streamboo.com, I do not support, know about, do not recommend you go anywhere near. And if anybody's watching on Twitch right now, if you could report them, that would be great. The only product that this channel endorses is Pinnacle Peaches. Eat Pinnacle Peaches for all your daily nutritional needs, especially in the long dark. I don't think Pinnacle Peaches actually exists, so I think I'm safe. I hope I'm not breaking any guidelines there. Are we allowed to endorse fictional products? I should probably emphasize that. Pinnacle Peaches is a fictional product. Any resemblance to any items that exist in reality is purely coincidental. I'm really surprised they don't have bears or wolves come and investigate you when you're in your snow shelter. I mean, I'm very glad they don't. At least I haven't had that happen. But, you know. "48 days. Month and a half, just over. I wouldn't survive 5 minutes. I suspect if you look up flu, cold, sense of taste or smell, you may find it's a... I don't know. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, showing negative. Yeah. Have a look and see whether something like the flu is associated with that. Hey, Pseudo. Welcome back. Hello, Nika Brika. I feel like going over the conversation. Oh, we have a nice aurora over there. I've now got to the point whenever I start saying aurora, I'm thinking of the Norwegian musician / artist. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. I've already apologized at least twice for the long intermission. And gone on at great detail about how I've had, done, what's it, 450 odd live streams, and that's the worst thing I think I've done during a live stream. If I can, I'll edit it out in YouTube. Hey Tony. Actually, the worst thing I've done, arguably, was the day I was working in a different program, and I had OBS up at the time, and within the program, I hit the key combination that my memory said within this particular program would do something, and it actually started streaming, which I didn't notice. And people were wondering why on earth there was nothing but a blank screen. I think it took me an hour and a half to notice that I'd been streaming nothing but blackness and silence for an hour and a half. There were concerns. Yes, if only one could find a way of running a baker's shop from home. In case anybody's wondering, I'm at the tracker's cabin. I took a vote, sort of, and Dani and I decided, hey, let's head off to the tracker's cabin, with me saying things like, I'll probably encounter wolves along the way, which I didn't. To my surprise, I'll probably encounter them on the way back. I've got to include Dani on the decision as a way of spreading the blame in case something terrible happens. I would never do that. Not with Dani, at least. If Bubba was online, I'd blame him.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Well, here we are. I'm not going to dismantle that just yet, just in case. So, has anything been achieved by coming here? I think the simple answer to that is probably no. Apart from getting some sticks.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
A blacksmith game. Why am I carrying a pot and a frying pan? That seems excessive. Look at this. 81 rounds of revolver ammunition and nothing to shoot it with. Right. I am going to take... I know it's a bit early, but before I head off across the countryside, I am going to go to the toilet and hopefully remember to switch scenes when I get back. So, and it hasn't helped, but I've drank more coffee this morning than I normally do. This isn't coffee. This is lemon and ginger tea. Oh, right. I stayed outside because I was suffering from cabin fever, and the easy fix for that is to sleep outside at night. So I built a snow shelter and slept outside. Right, so I will be back in a couple of minutes, and yeah, hopefully I'll remember to switch scenes when I do. Well, I didn't forget Sudo. And in case anybody's wondering, that intermission is actually Minecraft. Although Minecraft, as you don't normally see it, it's got all kinds of mods in there to improve terrain generation, make the trees look more realistic, this kind of thing. Right. Have I got everything I want? I think so. There's not much point in staying.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, let's... Oh, yeah, let's... Let's dismantle this. I could go Milton. I could go to Milton, I suppose, but that's a good 2-day trip. It was last time for me, anyway. You know, it just occurred to me, I wouldn't put it past somebody to say, Shard, we're still seeing the Minecraft screen. So I just double checked. No. If anybody was thinking that. You are forestalled. See you in a minute, Danny. Once came head to head with a wolf just over one of these hills when I was hunting deer. As I recall, the wolf ran away. Yeah, there's the deer. Which means that I probably encountered the wolf right over the brow of that hill. It was in Wintermute, which is a slightly different proposition, that I ended up walking across diagonally from the trapper's cabin to the ranger station without boots on. I don't recommend that. Welcome back, Danny. Ah. Yeah, that was... Oh, I will say, I mean, there's the obvious problem with Wintermute in that there is no episode 5. However, at least the first 2 episodes, arguably, as a tutorial, that's well worth doing. The only downside is you have to purchase Wintermute separately. I know it's early to talk about it, but I will be going in. The plan is to go into Manchester this weekend, spend time with my 17-and-a-half-year-old son. Normally that would mean no live stream on Saturday. However, we have a bus strike in Manchester on Saturday. At least we do at the moment, which means I will be going in on Sunday. Now, that means there will probably be an early morning live stream, but there won't be an 8 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time live stream. Just for reference. Yeah, yes, there was. They're striking over the usual reasons, pay and conditions. But there was no. I don't know whether they did it. They basically said if they didn't get their requirements met, which I think basically meant a 6% pay rise, which is relatively paltry, that they would strike. I think it was supposed to be last weekend. I don't know whether they did strike last weekend, or if they planned to, they moved it, but no. They aren't striking on Sunday. Apparently it's going to be Friday, Saturday and Monday, I think is the plan, but not Sunday. So in principle, it shouldn't affect my going down on Sunday, except for actual bus times, which I am moderately familiar with, so... But it means I take a significantly later bus to get into Manchester. That's not affected by the strike, different company. At least I hope it's not affected. I can't believe I made the trip there and back without running into wolves. Of course, now that I've said that, there'll probably be a pack of 17 just round the corner, just waiting for me. Which apparently there is not. Which is nice. Although the flapping of the flag just made my heart stop for no particular reason. We made it. I need more cloth, because of course I do. So I repaired things.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Uh, can't believe I took the pot along with me all that time, all that way. Right, I still need more cloth to replace the stuff I used up.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Right, let's see. Oh. I think I've got another firearm cleaning kit, haven't I? Yes, I do. And, oh, 3 knives? 4 knives? Didn't realize I was carrying 4 knives around. That's, silly. Replace my old man's beard dressing. I probably, just to please everybody, let's do a bit more putting away of stuff. Here we go. Look at me. All organized. In such a way that I'll forget where everything is later. That's still curing. That's alright. That's curing. There's my cured maple saplings. And I know I've done this. Yeah, I don't have any rabbits. Alright, let's go and check the rabbit supply. Because, you know, I haven't run into a wolf today, so, you know, I've got to fix that particular problem, haven't I?
I need to find food.
I thought I'd taken 2 kilograms of moose. Turns out I hadn't. Is it a vain hope to suggest that possibly... Oh, look at this.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, so I have fixings for some of my stuff, which is good. I should be just in time to have a rabbit cook-up. If I had some flour, I could probably make a rabbit pie.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't think I've got any flour. I don't know why I'm doing that. Sorry, excuse me. Frog in my throat. You know what? I just harvested 24 charcoal. Excessive? I think so. charcoal is now the heaviest thing I've got. And those of us who have played this game probably know what it's like to think, oh, I don't have enough charcoal. I don't have enough charcoal. uh.
Perfect. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
This is, needless to say, the other reason you carry sticks around, because it allows you to just set the fire up the way you want it.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Don't do that. Drinking your own urine is a very bad idea. You will increase your dehydration problems if you do that.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, might as well eat a bit more rabbit. And it's past time. Right, so what am I doing in the morning, so to speak? That is a very good question. I ought to try and hunt a deer, actually. Not that I... Well... Yeah, I do kind of need the meat eventually, but I need the skins. I also need to try and collect some firewood so I can do Danny's trick of... yeah, doing a fish stockpile at one of the huts. I don't have, let's see. Why am I carrying that, and when did I pick that up? I know there are some people who swear by this. I have not yet done that myself. Oh. I should make another trap. What am I doing? Dropping firewood. Alright. Do I want to go out on the ice to see if I can't get that deer over there? Or do I want to risk going up this way? Yeah. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, to be honest. Oh, great. I'm wondering where he was. She is. Ah. I think it's got an arrow in its bottom. And that's another arrow gone. Still, I can make one or two more, can't I? What was I doing down here? Oh, yes. See if there's a deer over there. There does not appear to be. So, perhaps this is a good opportunity to consider stockpiling wood by one of these cabins. Where's the deer gone? Or did it get... Did I collect it already when a wolf ate it? Okay, so in principle, the wolf that was here should be briefly dead because I killed it. Oh, I heard the grunt and I thought, oops, bear. Oh, why? Look how close you can't get anymore. I mean, that's about my limit, right there. Yep. Chance of my making that shot is slim to none. Unless I can get them to charge at me. Like this one might do. Actually, that's what I ought to focus on doing. See if I can get them to charge me. Yeah, it's like I say, if I can get them to charge me, I'm in a much better position. Which is used to be, of course, my approach. I miss not being able to shoot from crouched. That was so useful. So my next best bet is this one. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? Now I want to find my arrow. There we go. Oops. Don't want to lose the arrow. On the other hand, if it wants to run in that direction, I'm quite happy with that. I would much prefer it if they would run at me instead. I wonder. Ah, here's a thought. Oh, yeah, let's see. I mean, where it's going is all very useful, but... You're kidding.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
She's complaining about not being able to carry much more, and yet she can still run. Oh, that wasn't a bad shot, if I say so myself. I mean, it's not up to the long-distance bear or one-shot moose level of shooting, but that's my first actual deer that I shot in the game, and that's in this particular run. That's the first one. So that was quite gratifying. Do you know what that means? Cookfest! Oh. Yeah, and the reason for this is because I need the deer skin. And no, I don't want the charcoal. What's the weather like outside? If I can cook this outside, I probably should, because it's late enough in the day, I suppose. Yeah. Let's take a bit of a chance. Let's cook it outside. Anything to stave off the dreaded cabin fever.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. Come on, little fire. Hey Yana, how you doing?
You just missed my first deer of this run. One that I actually shot at any rate. With a bow and arrow. And how are you doing, Anna? Well, that all worked out moderately well. Unless a wolf decides to come by and test my existence. Right, and I'm sorry, that coffee is really galloping through me lately. I am going to be back in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'll see you in a moment. And I'm back. Oh, thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. I forgot to pause the game. Fortunately, it didn't matter in this location. Where's the bed? There. I just want to check something here. All right. Dunny, I just did a quick check, and apparently you can lose your sense of smell and taste from colds and flu. So it's not just COVID. While COVID is kind of known for it, you don't necessarily, of course, lose your sense of taste and smell with COVID, but you can, and you can with colds and flu as well. So I don't know if that helps at all. I was going to say. Yes. Apparently, it's a feature of some viral infections, of which, of course, colds, flu, and COVID are all viral infections. Uh, what am I doing? Oh, nothing. That's right. Yes, there's not much better way of feeling better than 15 pounds of orange cat stepping on your ribs. Unless it's a Labrador. Right. And what are we doing? Don't know really. Ah, fix a couple of things. Oh no. Please don't do the 4 deerskins in a row with a 95% chance of blasted thing. Why can't I use leather? Why does it grumble, 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 complain, complain, complain? Right, if anybody sees a dead wolf, let me know. Just hoping that it A, died where I can find it, and B, still has my arrow in its bottom. And the simple answer appears to be no, not immediately. Where did the deer carcass go? I mean, I don't need anything from it, but it's an awfully fast despawn. I just had that sudden moment. Oh, please tell me I'm not still on the intermission screen. That is going to make me paranoid for days. More paranoid than wolves are, to be honest. It is going to be, isn't it? I need to sharpen my axe. I keep saying it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yes, I have been known to make a mistake about which intro, intermission, outro video to use. And there's a wolf, which is right where I don't want it to be. That is a wolf, right? That's... Is that a wolf? That's not... That's not the... I'm getting paranoid. Was that a wolf? That's got to be a wolf, hasn't it? Yeah, it is. And it's too close to my rabbits. Do I want to take the chance?
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yep, that's a wolf. Sorry, for a moment I was wondering if it was the cougar, despite all the evidence to the contrary. The other day, I accidentally started the Warframe live stream with the Long Dark movie, and I didn't realize, I think, until the intermission. I mean, I suppose it's nicely generic. Yes, but I've gotten a little bit paranoid. And I gotta go back there to get the snares, haven't I? I didn't want to pick up and do the snares at the same time. I may change things up just to be difficult. Problem is, I don't really know how to do anything else. It took me forever to figure out how to it took me a while before I learned how to do scenes, which is what those are in OBS terms. I didn't know how it was done. It took me forever to figure that out. I'm gonna have to deal with that thing sooner or later, aren't I?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, it ran off. Oh, grief. Sorry, don't worry about that.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, no, that was nothing. Nice for them to just run off for a change when I need them to. Hello. Are they flying away or are they circling? Flying away. Right, first things first, sharpen the axe. Well, if I could find a way to do a nice, lovely intermission of a warframe or an operator hugging their kubro or their kavat, I would do it. But it doesn't exactly flow seamlessly. Yes, I know I'm about to use up the entirety of the whetstone. But I've got knives, so I don't need to worry about sharpening those up. I've got, what, 3 or 4 knives? Alright. Have a good day, Anna. Say hi to the kids for me. Oh good, I can make 3 more arrows. Oh, let's it was nice to see you again, Anna. Take care of yourself. I'll do my best. I've got firewood on me. I do. Forgot I dropped the rabbits outside.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, excuse me a moment. Itchy ear.
Come on, little fire. Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Why can't you take the pack off?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Right. And fortuitously enough, it sort of marks the getting towards the end of the stream.
Man, if I don't rest
As
soon...
Astrid, I nearly said Anna, as Astrid goes to bed, after another day successfully surviving, I will be back this evening with Warframe. That's in 8 hours, almost exactly. Where we will be hunting again, but with a different emphasis. Don't take this the wrong way, Danny, but we're hunting cats. Although we want to scan them for while they're alive for their genetic signature. So, if I'm going to say the usual, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe. I am, last I checked, on 262, which is, there we go, getting up there, I suppose, very slowly. Hang on a moment. And just as the new day coincides, we'll start with the brand new stream tomorrow. Well, brand new day tomorrow. I ought to take a screenshot, I suppose, but I think I'll leave the current one for now. I'll take a screenshot just for the sake of it. I hope you all have a good day. What's the rest of it? I will see some of you later, and maybe some of you tomorrow, or both. Thank you very much for watching. And remember to be kind to animals and small children, and larger children, I suppose. Remember to hug your Kubro or your Kavat, and I'll see you all soon.